I could get there by wind power, except there is no wind. This is the bad news about wind. Industry experts are warning that climate change may have caused wind speeds in Europe to plummet this year, in news that threatens to drive energy prices even higher.
Oh, no.
Yes. You believe this? Wind farms have cropped up across the continent in recent years and have been built as a low-cost, renewable and dependable source of power. But increased dependence on green forms of energy have also been touted as a solution to Britain's national gas crisis, but weather modelling groups and academics appear to have quashed those hopes. Experts are blaming a growing phenomenon known as global stilling. There's a new one for you. Global stilling, whereby measurable wind speeds across the world's continental surfaces have decreased by as much as 15% since 1980. And it's all part of global warming.
Thank you.
Stilling. Atmosphere expert Professor Paul Williams of the University of Reading said one explanation for plummeting wind speeds could be human-related climate change. It's us. Us what done it. We're doing it to ourselves. Irony alert. The thing we're trying to avoid, global warming, might mean that we can't use eco-friendly wind power to avert global warming because of global warming. Isn't that great? We're trying to use wind power to avoid global warming, but because of global warming, we won't be able to use wind power. You see, the poles are warming, not Poland, north-south poles, are warming faster than the tropics in the lower atmosphere areas, says this expert, Professor Paul. He said this would have the effect of weakening the mid-latitude north-south temperature difference and consequently reducing the thermal wind at low altitudes. Is that clear?
No.
Anybody any idea what he's talking about?
Negative.
Any significant fall in wind speed would be felt by a growing army of wind farms as stronger gusts equate to more electricity being generated. With winds in the North Sea not blowing as they should, energy companies were left scrambling to source reserve gas to heat homes and businesses this winter. And that rush caused energy costs to skyrocket, with British firms already warning that they're going to have to slow production ahead of the winter months. Industry analysts suggest that the current energy cap of £1,277 a year would rise by as much as £800. Oh, my God. We've just gone through the country's longest spell of low wind in over a decade. But that's okay. We can just switch to nuclear power from all those nuclear power stations the government has been careful to build to replace the ones that are going out of service. Oh, that's right. They didn't, did they? They just sat back and did nothing. Well done, Dave. Good job.
I think this is nonsense.
What do you think, Bodge?
I think he's betraying a quite stupefying ignorance.
Because with the exception of Sizewell B and Hinkley Point C under construction, all of the UK's existing nuclear power plants are going to be closed by the end of 2030. That's in 9 years, fact fans. So we won't be using coal, because the government's phasing that out in 4 years, and we won't have enough nuclear power, and wind power won't work. So our future is campfires and candles. It's not back to the future, it's forward to the past. If only we knew somebody who knew something about wind.
I know a lot about wind.
Oh, save us, obese Don Kenobi, Donito Mussolini. Trumple Thinskin, we need your help. Get Ancient Orange on the phone. You know, A-Golf Twitler.
Oh, shut up!
Hairspray Haystack. The Peach Powder Puff President. We need you.